Surf's up in the city. I'm fired up and I'm feeling gritty. Fists rumble in the air like thunder. This mad ride's gonna take you under. Like a shooting star blazing through the skies. And a fire burning in my eyes. I'm catching up to you. I'm bringing on the fire. Gonna pour you up like dynamite. Yeah, blow up like dynamite. I can feel this rush running through my veins. Soaring glorious down the cityscape. Can't nobody stop me like a mighty force of nature wreaking havoc in the sky. Oh yeah! Step on it, very well. We're gonna kick some shell. Speed demons up high. We're gonna make you cry. Step on it, very well. We're gonna make you yell. Mutant ninjas in the sky. You're gonna kiss your shell goodbye. Kiss your shell goodbye. Kiss your shell goodbye. I can feel this rush running through my veins. Soaring glorious down the cityscape. Can't nobody stop me like a mighty force of nature wreaking havoc in the sky. Yeah, havoc in the sky.
Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Fight. Finish him. Excellent. Kano. Liu Kang. Raiden. Johnny Cage. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya. Finish him. Excellent. Get over here. Finish him. Excellent. Kano. Liu Kang. Raiden. Johnny Cage. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya. Test your might. Test your might. Finish him. Fatality. Flawless victory.
Follow me, I'm standing on the border of everything. Listen close, can you hear the spirit sing? Lost messages from long ago. You knew before. See a new world worth fighting for. Find the truth of who I'm meant to become. Another path I must now walk on. I'm here, reaching for across these new frontiers. With my life I find this fear. In my hands I hold the ones I love. Walk forward through the countdown. Always to new horizons. Comes May, we travel through the trials and a tragedy. Let's play. Can you hear the spirit shout? The secrets in the melodies. Dreams explode with the race. Dreams like new life is revealed to me. Once again, restore a story now. Don't be afraid, I will be with you. I'm here, reaching for across these new frontiers. With my life, I fight this fear. In my hands, I hold the ones I love. Walk forward through the countdown. Always to new horizons. Standing here, the way ahead's becoming clear. All across these new frontiers. In my hands I hold the ones I love. Walk forward through the countdown. People of cyberspace, what is going on? How is everybody doing on this day of the week in which chaos is consuming us all? And my chat is doing weird things as well. What is up, Will? How is it going? And Kay, who was here earlier, what's up? And any lurkers out there in the land we all know and love, known as cyberspace, what is up? How's it going? It is Chaos Week all over the freaking universe indeed.
that was the final straw. That was the final straw for me. There's something that I've been considering doing on the back end of things, and yeah, I'm going to be doing that this weekend because that was ridiculous. There was just a lot of nonsense going on that didn't need to happen. So, you know, but we good. We out here doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just indeed do got to have a final straw. And I grasped it within my fingers. The entirety of it was grasped within my fingers. And we are now moving forward. So, you know what I'm saying? So, Elijah firmly grasped it indeed. Elijah, how's it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Hopefully your day is going well. As I'm steeping my tea bag here, you know what I'm saying? Woo! It is hot. It is hot up in the space that I'm existing in right now. A guy's body is very hot. It is blisteringly hot right now. It's a little hot in these rhinos, if you know what I'm saying. Just got back from a run, and remember, it was Tuesday. Very cool. Well, it is a pleasure to have you here today, Elijah. Hopefully you had a good run. You got some good runnings happening there. I have also, once again, started running. It's something that I used to do like 3 days a week, and I have not indeed been running for a while. I got back into like lifting and stuff maybe I don't know, 9 or 10 months ago. Not quite a year ago, but 9 or 10 months ago. But hadn't quite gotten back into the cardio stuff. So I've been trying to get back into that recently. Been seeing you out there with your dad. Glad to see those shorts and see everyone doing well. Yes, indeed, 100%. It is quite inspiring. I have a cat. I have been pierced. Oh, that was almost a nipple piercing, but it didn't quite land. So we are in the clear. What a blessing from the high heavens. Okay, so we have things to discuss and things to do once I find the correct button to push with my finger. Let's see if a guy can do this with one single hand. You know what I'm saying? So we have one more changeable. Oh, I forgot to whip out the other ones. So let's pull them out. So we've got the retro hotcakes here. Every frickin' week I do this and forget what year this one is. This one, I can never read because old man. I think this one's 1990, and then this other hotcakes is 1988. Yes, that is correct. So we got one pterodactyl hotcake, and we got one robot hotcake. We got the play place here. You know, let me do a little transformation. That would have been a good quote too. I do not know what I said that was quotable, but I'm assuming it was a good. Let's put all the dinos over here. How about that? Okay. Okay, and then we've got. Actually, I think all these are dinos, and we got the burger, the chicken McNuggets. Excuse me. How foolish of me. Got to flip the parts out just like that. Look at that. Got cute little chicken McNuggets, bro. There. Some good stuff. And then what we got last week was the hamburger. We got a hamburger. This one has made a good fidget toy for me, so I've been fidgeting with this nonstop when I've been at my desk here. Look at that. I don't really know. I guess that's a pterodactyl. Another pterodactyl. So there's that. So we got one more. We've got one more to unbox here. It appears the changeables are no longer at McDonald's. So because my wife got 2 Happy Meals the other day in hopes that we would get changeables. And in fact, we got a Changeables Happy Meal box, but there were Zootopia toys on the inside. What kind of operation do these people think they're running out here in this corner of cyberspace? It's kind of ridiculous. So, here we are. This may be the last changeable that we get. I'm not sure. We might try again. Otherwise, I guess, I don't know. I do have a backlog of some other random Happy Meal toys that she's gotten. But, Zootopia is now one of those. So, anyway, let's do the single-handed reach in as I try to not spill blistering hot liquid all over my fingers. All right. And we're gonna open her up in the box as to avoid any kind of spoilers whatsoever. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to cleanly open this up without ripping and tearing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, those boxes cost money too. I worked at Burger King in high school, and we used everything, even when it didn't match the. That makes sense. I understand that it makes full sense indeed. I get it. I get it. I see what they've done here. Okay. It's not a duplicate, but okay, we got, oh, look at that! That's Pete Cool. We got a Happy Meal. We got a Happy Meal. Quick question, have you played Resident Evil? No, I have not played Resident Evil yet. I've heard very good things about it, but I don't have time to play it right now. And I've been trying this new thing where I don't buy a game until I'm ready to actually play the game. Unless it's a game, like something like retro, like Out in the Wild or whatever, I'm never going to see it again kind of situation. That's a different discussion. That's like game collecting kind of stuff. But if it's a game that I am, like a modern game, that's the price is just going to go down as we continue to exist, then frick! Then, yeah, we will just, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little bit. We'll see how long. I may not wait too terribly long because I got, basically I got some money on Amazon that, seems like a good opportunity to purchase this game. And I'm about to beat the game that I'm playing, which is Terminator 2D No Fate. I'm like at the very end of it on the last timeline branch. So I may get Resident Evil and start that, or I may play one of the other 100 games that are in my backlog right now that I've been, not playing. The lean bits are so awesome. Playing as Grace is just terrifying. Yeah, I've heard it's just like very good balance between like both types of Resident Evil, like the traditional like kind of more survival horror aspects, and then the more modern like Resident Evil 4, like almost action-y kind of survival horror. So pretty cool. Anyway, so this is our changeable. This is our final changeable of the set here. Maybe, possibly. Let's see what this bro's name is. It has instructions. I did not realize there were destructions that came with this, so that's pretty cool. Just in case you were curious about how to do the transformations. So where's the... Okay, what? Teeth Rex. I do really like... I think I mentioned this last week. I like that, the box kind of has like almost like a window on it, like here, like a fake window. I think that's pretty cool, even though it's spoilers. But yeah, these really cool. I wish we could have gotten some of these others, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. But I appreciate McDonald's bringing back the changeables and all that nonsense. So yeah, that whole thing. Okay, so let's arrange all of our friends in a nicely.
Will has been a member for 29 months. They said, "You want the truth? You want the truth? You can't handle the truth." 29 months, bro. We're pushing 3 years. Keep up the great work, friend. MK Fam FTW.
That is wild, Will. That's actual living, breathing chaos. That it's almost been 3 whole years. That's wild. I cannot thank you enough for the support, and not only the support, but hanging out, doing the thing. It is much appreciated. all of the appreciations that I have within my person are literally flying through cyberspace, the interwebs and the intertubes of cyberspace at your fingertips right now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully penetrating your ear hole. Uh-oh, my tea bag is doing weird things, and the paper was actually soaking in the tea as well. So that's cool. Got a little bit of a paper flavor to it. So anyway, okay. So what are we doing here tonight? We're playing a video game that is up here. Yes, it is a video game called Spyro the Dragon on the PlayStation 1 entertainment system. So we started this last week, and yeah, we're gonna keep rocking and rolling. My plan is to beat this one, so we're just gonna play it till we beat it. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of playing a bunch of games and never beating anything. So, you know, there's a time and a place. There's a time and a place for playing these games that are so freaking difficult that we can't beat them. But that's not this one. This one we are actually going to complete. Not 100%, mind you, but you know, we're actually going to complete it. So, let me hurl our persons into this video game. Let's get a good full frontal shot of Spyro the Dragon there. Yep, just like that, surrounded by all the McDonald's loots of the past few weeks. That's actually crazy. That's 6 weeks, or no, excuse me, 6. 2 of them are from childhood. What's the tea flavor tonight? This is just throat coat. It's nothing crazy. You know, it's good for the vocal cords, the vocal cord region. It just helps, you know, kind of relax the junk. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I actually just had this horror thought in my mind that was like, I wonder, like, what would we do if I loaded this up and my save file wasn't there? What would we actually do? Would I crash out? Would I actually crash out before all of our eyeballs? Just finished a green tea mint. Nice. Very cool. Very excellent. I like the sound of that. Mayor Golden Wilson. Okay, so I don't remember, you know, I had this thought literally like yesterday. Hang on. I have activities that are occurring on my shirt that don't result in ripping and tearing shirt parts. Okay. I had this thought yesterday that before the stream, I should actually, you know, go back and look at the previous stream and see exactly where I was so that, you know, we can not wander around aimlessly for the first 30 minutes of the stream. But it is abundantly clear that I did not do that. So there's that. Tim, what is going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Nintendo and Game Freak should make Missing No as a canon. I agree with that. I was quite thrilled as a wee lad to get Missing No back in the day. So, yeah. Elle, please do not destroy the presentation of what we're doing this evening. All of our fat loots. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, we are in the home area right now. Oh, we're going back and getting all the eggs. That's what we're doing. Right. We have to collect... we have to collect a certain amount of eggs. I don't remember how many eggs we need. Okay, so I believe we have one in Clifftown. Wait, where the frick are we? Hang on. Everybody calm yourself for one moment, please. Okay, we're in Magic Crab. Okay. We have not gotten any eggs. Okay. But we need a few eggs. I don't remember how many. I think it may have been like 4. Okay, but we just gotta go back into all the levels and see if we can find some freaking eggs up in this place. See if I can remember how to play this video game without running into every wall imaginable. Yeah. Sounds about right. So how's everybody's week been going so far? Hopefully it's been a chaos-less week for you all. Zero chaos has been involved. Hopefully that is the case. Yep. You fools. Eat my shorts. Wow. Wow. Oh, you foolish wizard. Bruh. Wow. All right, let's go in here. Chaosful, but things are improving and dramatically better in my edge of Spyro. That's good to hear. That is fantastic to hear. To hear. Things are going well on my end. Things have been rather chill, so that's always a good. Wow, you have a large body. Oh, and you're chasing me. Yeah, so been making good progress on the new song. So, well, been making good progress on the new song. I'm like 90% done with the vocals. I just got to go back and do some farts. I've got to go back and do a little bit of background vocals. Some like call and response stuff. So, are you... Bro, what the actual hickory smoked horse bungholes is happening here? Okay. Wow, everyone's so aggressive, so aggressive, so aggressive, so aggressive. Whoop. Do I light you up? Oh, I light you up. Okay. I've been just acting like a fool. I don't know what that can mean. Did I get everyone? What was the
January 13th, 2026, Michael K. said, take that. Take that.
What was the context of did you get everyone? The changeables? If so, no. They had a lot of them. I feel like, actually, I mean, 100%. There just were not that many Happy Meal toys when I was a kid. It was like, it wasn't that difficult, I feel, to get all of them. I mean, you'd wind up getting some duplicates, unfortunately, but at the same time, you would, you know, there weren't that many options. Oh, had I not gotten... I guess I haven't been in this area. Okay, well, hang on. Let me rewatch that. I don't know why I thought that I had been here. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we are nearing completion on the new song. So as soon as that's ready, the MK fam, the members of the channel, will get a sneak peek at said song. Whoop! Are you actually? Are you actually? Is your cat a fellow gamer? You know, that's a great question. I mean, she was pretty into that, you know, that game Stray. We played that together. When was that? A couple years ago when that came out? Stray is such dad freaking gummit. Stray is such a great game. Well, I guess now we get to see what Game Over is like because we did not do that last time. Stray. It's basically a game where you play as a cat in a post-apocalyptic world. Which, getting over it, Pokemon version. I had no idea. Yes. Yes, indeed. I had no idea that. Frick, where did this fool go? Sorry, my brain just broke. What the heck was I talking about? Back me up. The ADHD is strong today. What the freaking heck was I literally just talking about 30 seconds ago? Emmanuel, what is going on? How's it going? My phone didn't notify me. You know, YouTube has been known to do stupid things like that. So I apologize on YouTube's behalf, but I'm glad you're here. Glad you found your way. Okay, let's go back into Alpine Ridge here. Oh, Stray. I did not Stray. That's what I was talking about. So it's a game where you play as a cat in a post-apocalyptic world. It's pretty like kind of sci-fi-y. I actually had no idea about that. I always just I saw like, you know, some like an announcement trailer for it or whatever, and thought, oh, you know, that looks pretty cool. I'll play that eventually. I thought it's like, okay, you're just playing as a cat, you know, in a out in the wild, but it actually has a pretty cool like post-apocalyptic story to it. So, but yeah, and it's kind of like a kind of puzzly. It's not super actiony at all, but it's kind of like a puzzle game. So I would definitely recommend Stray if you have not played that, and it's pretty cheap. I think it's not too expensive. Did you see yourself in Mort's new video? No, I did not actually, Seth. I did not see that. I need to turn notifications on for Mort because somehow I just don't. I miss when his videos come out. But that's cool. Hopefully I'm not a fool. Hopefully I'm not acting a fool, or maybe I am and it's good. I don't know. But yeah. Mega shout out to Mort's Garage. Is that his YouTube handle, Mort's Garage? Really awesome. Also, hi Seth. How's it? I apologize. I didn't even greet you like some rude person out here in cyberspace. Hello. How are you doing today? So great to see you. Mort's Garage. I think that's his handle. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I'm gonna give him a little significant other here. There we go.
Shout out to Mort's Garage. Go check them out.
But yeah, Mort is awesome. Really cool guy. I actually met him for the first time at Rocket City. So that was pretty cool. But his channel is really cool. He does like really cool editing, really artistic editing, and you know it's one of those things where you look at the way that somebody edits video and they're able to just like really tell a really cool story via editing and some of the different things that they do. So definitely go check out Mort if you have not done so already. Really cool guy and awesome channel too. How the H do I get up here? Bro, what the? Maybe I need to. Can I do a charge up here? It does not really appear. This is just. Frick, I messed up. I failed. Oh, that was an advanced strategy. A completely advanced strategy by a professional video gamist, if you know what I'm saying. Did you get to do anything fun while you were out of town, Will? You know, a lot of times when, granted, I know that my out of town work experiences are a little they have a bit of downtime, so I do get to kind of get out and do a few things here and there. But hopefully you got a little bit of downtime. At least maybe you got to eat some good food or something. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Stick to goo. Okay, let's not do something foolish here. I'm gonna murder this goat first, though. Okay. Where the heck am I going? Does this happen randomly, or is it timed? Seems kind of timed. We had some downtime. A few people chose to use that time to challenge their livers to a fight. I behaved, though. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with those war zones, those battle zones. Some of these guys that, you know, when we're out and they want to do like the nightcap, and I don't know how they live. I truly do not know how they live. I have like flashbacks. Ooh, oh, I'm in. Look at that. You just got to time it right. Yeah, you better freak out. I have flashbacks to like college when, you know, in marching band, this happened literally every single time we went to some out of town game or war torn. Went to some out of town game or whatever. And these people, they would just drink themselves into oblivion the night before we had the game. And they are just like so sick the next day, and they are just like sitting on the, like, you know, we got to get up early. We have some crazy call time for rehearsal, you know, at like 7 a.m. or something like that. We have to like be there. So, you know, we have to leave the hotel or something at some crazy hour. But you know, inevitably there's just like there's like a line of people on the sidelines that are just they are absolutely like sick beyond belief. And it's just like, why can you know, it doesn't seem like the wisest decision in this scenario. I don't know. But you know, I mean, I guess live and learn, as Sonic T Hedgehog always says. Rescued Eldred. Consider yourself released. I have yet to find anyone's eggs, though. So there's that. There's that whole thing. This game's just so peaceful to play after some of the chaos that we've endured recently in some of the recent video games, who will remain nameless. Familiar with these experiences, actually cut alcohol almost completely out of my life. I mean, still a glass here and there, but retired. Yes, I feel you, Will. I am on board with this as well. You know, there was a time in my life where it was like an everyday thing, you know, and I realized at some point, hey, that's probably not the healthiest thing for a body, you know. Doesn't do a body good, as they say. So yeah, that whole thing. Two of the Spyro games are in the top 10 for most collectibles in a game. Do you know the number one game with the most collectibles? Oh, really? I'm trying to think of like different types of collectibles and different things that you have to get. Trying to think. I can't. Whoa, calm yourself. I can't think of off the top of my head what other games where you collect multiple different types of things. Or you mean like different things that you collect, or just a large number of, whatever, the total number of collectible things? Does that make sense? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? DK, okay, is number 3. I really want to replay that game. I've like, so I played through Donkey Kong Bonanza when was it? Last fall. Last like September, October. Great, my nose has started itching. That's great. Absolutely loved it. Like that game is phenomenal. That should have been a Switch 2 launch game, and they are fools for not making it a Switch 2 launch game, but whatever. But yeah, that is a great game. But it made me like remember, I've never beaten Donkey Kong 64. I probably put like maybe 15 hours or so into it. It was one of those, as a kid, it was kind of weird. I got it for Christmas with like, I think like a couple other games. And I started it, but then I got distracted by the other games. And so I stopped, and then I started playing the other games, beat the other games. And then I came back to it like a year later or something like that. And it was one of those where I just like started powering through it. Like, I can't remember if it was like a long weekend or what, but I don't know. I put like 15, 16 hours into it, something like that. And I really enjoyed it, but, I kind of went back to regular life after the weekend and just didn't finish it. So I've always been curious to get back to it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't, oh yeah, we had started blabbing on and on about other things. I never even answered your question, Seth. Why am I so rude today? Unbelievable. Would it be World of Warcraft? I might be stretching out, but sometimes, yeah. Matt, do MMOs count? Or are we just talking like collect-a-thon style games, like traditional games like this? I'm having a hard time thinking of other games like this, other than the ones that are on N64. Sonic Adventure has emblems that you collect, but it's nowhere near as like mission critical. I wouldn't really consider that like a collect-a-thon because it's just kind of like bonus stuff. When I think of a game like this, it's like you have to collect. I don't think games that can be updated. Okay. To me, the answer to that question, the games that would be on that list would have to be games where in order to collect the things you have to, or in order to make progress in the game, you have to collect a certain number of things. So like Mario 64, where you have to collect, 2 stars to play the next level, then you have to collect like 10 stars to play the next area and unlock the next area, like that kind of progression. I have not found speaking of collectibles, I have not found a single egg in this place. Do I want to backtrack a little? Let me just backtrack once and see if it pops out or something. But I can't think of any other like collect-a-thon games like this that Breath of the Wild is... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So we are counting games that are like kind of modern. Yeah, because you got what like 999 of those seeds, which is crazy. Actual craziness. I wonder, maybe I probably need to go up over there. It seems like that's where a dragon needs to be. Breath of the Wild is top 10. So Breath of the Wild is not like top 3 though. Are you? There's more items in Donkey Kong 64 than Breath of the Wild. Top game is a platformer, not a... Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, then I literally have no clue. Hmm. Mario Odyssey is number 7. Okay. I done missed the platform. That's pretty close, though, I feel. Within my person. I wonder if the move is to, like, go to one of these other areas and then dive off of there. Nope. Nope. Oh, but there's a dragon up there. How does a dragon get up there? Literally getting everything but number 1. Yeah, is Tears of the Kingdom on this list? It happens to be my favorite platformer of all. Wow. It's not like... No, like it wouldn't be one of the Donkey Kong Country games, right? Is it older, like Super Nintendo era, or is it something like kind of newer? Bro, I was so, man, when I freaking, so Donkey Kong Country 2, I'm like without words. Donkey Kong Country 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. And I just, not only do I love like pirate music and all that kind of stuff, but I was so thrilled the day that I collected all of the DK coins. And unlocked the hidden world and all that stuff. Such a good game. Features a collectathon character from the N64. Does they found a rare coin in Oh, I don't know. If so, that's pretty cool. Does like Rayman Legends, is that it's been a long time since I played. I don't even remember what the collectible aspect of that is like. Son, are you farting all over me? That's it? Did I do it? Did I win? What's the total number of collectibles in that game? 1 million? Good grief. That is wild. That's wild. Okay, I guess I gotta... Oh! 1 million collectibles. Have you, in fact... Son! Oh. Not sure how or who... Yeah, that's wild. Wait, did I get an egg? Did I get one? Wait. Huh? No. Wait, what? What? Does that mean I just have one egg? That means I have literally one egg. Great. Cool. Cool. See, if I had known that I needed to be collecting these eggs this whole time, I would have done it. But here we are. I tried to quote your flatulent exclamation, but YouTube... Okay. Great. Oh, cool. We're back here. You know, I'm over that. I need to know how many eggs we need to proceed in life. You know? That was very satisfying. I appreciated that. Appreciated that. Whoa! Ow. Get these goats out of my face. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, get out of here. Whoa, yeah. Love that. Love it when that happens. Okay. Yeah, let's go back in here. Okay, so now we've completed all the areas, you know, gotten all the, well, have we gotten all the dragons? Oh, this one we are missing one dragon in here. So we can go ahead and try to score that dragon. But oh, I just realized that it does count the number of gems that are in the level too. So that's, I mean, I now see why this is on that list. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize it was keeping a tally of that for some reason. I saw those large numbers and didn't even register in my brain that that's what was happening. But here we are. YouTube is censoring people in chat now. Yeah, they took away our dislikes, our dislike counter, taken away our farts. What else are they going to rob from us?
On October 15th, 2024, Michael K. said, "There is a friend on my face and I'm going to shake it off."
What the heck? It had to have been a Five Nights at Freddy's game, right? Can you stop touching me like that? Good grief. Yep. Let's do the, we're gonna do the cat cam. Oh wait, I forgot my button was broken. A guy's gotta fix that. A guy's gotta do a fixing of that. Whoa, everything broke. Hang on, let me open my junk. Yep, let me push. This is so worth it, I promise. Everything about this is totally necessary, I believe, with all of my being. With all of my being. I was gonna add just a command for you guys to turn on the cat tracking, but you know, here we are. Here we are out here in cyberspace land. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow. What's happening? Okay. Anyway. Whoa. What? Hey, remember, it's Kay. I'm the one who made you put the cooldown. Kay, what is going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Please. Okay. There's just so much tornadic activity up in here. Okay, do not touch. Thanks. She, in fact, does that all the time. I can confirm. Super AKA 23. What is going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Made it in time for the Cat and Dragon stream. Love it. Indeed they do. Indeedy McDoodleson. Alright, I'm going to slay these goats so that I can steal their butterflies for my sustenance. Actually, the sustenance of my dragonfly. Okay. Okay, we got to start thinking outside of the box if we're gonna get some of these eggs, because I know they're gonna be in really weird places. Do I see a sparkle off into the distance? Yeah, get out of here. Nobody wants you. Nobody likes you. I see sparkles. Those are gems, though. Okay. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Eat my flame breath. Okay. Boom shakalaka. Look at that. Look at that. Hope all is well with the people of chat. Last I heard, things were well. Things were well. But everyone, please chime in and note of your wellness. Woo! Woo! Okay. Do I... I'm curious if I go this way, like what's going to happen to me? Should I be concerned about going that way? Because I don't want to have to traverse this entire area again. Bro, I need a strategy guide with maps to tell me where this junk is. I bet if I fall down there, that's not where a guy wants to be. But just to confirm, hello. Oh, my freaking speakers have been on this whole time. Goodness gracious. Anyway. Okay, so let's jump across here, or not here, the other one. Jump across here into that cave, and hopefully something good happens. Leroy Jenkins. Okay. Nope, this is not where we want to be. Waste of time. Great. Phenomenal. Super duper. Save game. Let's go ahead and do that. I have found 0 eggs up in this shire. Yeah. Where are you taking me? Fairy bros. Oh, look at us all the way up here. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Oh, okay. So, okay. That area over there seems very promising. So, if I were to... Oh, my goodness gracious. Is that something that needs to be pinned? Is that a message that needs to be pinned up there at the top of the chat? I think so. I think it very well might be. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy pants. Straight crazy pants. All up in my face. We're on the road to Viridian City. Meet my friends along the way. Whoa, I was flaming. My butt was flaming. Good thing I have these fairies to deliver me where I need to be. We get to try again. Because if it was game over when I did that, it would be very unfortunate. I would be very wounded. I just don't know. I should have jumped. I should have done a leap. We're going to try that again. We're going to do it correctly this time. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's try this again. Whoop! Yeah, baby! That is what a dragon is talking about. Love that. These Tinker Bros are really helpful indeed. Love that. Love that. I have a lot of love for that. I don't know what the story is with these things. Oh, that's what the story is. You gotta light them up. Makes sense. Okay. Oh, you have the egg. Oh, these fools have the eggs. Oh, this is going to be not what the doctor ordered. Oh, my goodness. How dizzy am I going to be from this? Like, if I blast off here... Oh, my goodness. Huh. Okay. All right. Do I decease? No, I lose health. Holy shnikes. Bro. My brother. Son! My dragonfly. Where has he gone? Oh, dude, I keep on using the analog stick to try and turn the camera, but it does not work. So there's that. Seems fine. Good thing we have Tinker Bros. Didn't need them that time, but good thing we have them, just in case, you know what I'm saying? Frick! Yeah! Ha! Ha! I just need the egg. I have to have the egg in order to progress in this video game. And this freaking mummified sack head looking bro. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. And I'm drowning. Man, I'm drowning. Where the H? Oh my goodness. Da 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 da. Oh, please. Okay. Tinker Bros to the rescue, yeah. How far can... Oh, you know, that's a good point. That's a great point, Will. You know, sometimes a dragon guy has to over-engineer things. Please, please, please. Oh! I was so close. I was so unbelievably close, but then I did not do the thing. Okay. Whoop! Yeah! Okay. Whoop. Hey. All right, let's do a breath. A breathing. Can I tiptoe? Are you sleeping? Nope, you're not sleeping. Yeah! Haha, yes. I always forget about the breath. I always forget about the breath. I sacrificed some dragonfly health along the way, but it's fine. Okay, so we have 2 eggs total. Great.
You know, you make a choice to win, and you win. And just you
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. There's one more egg in this place. That's the only place in here that I saw where an egg could possibly be. I do in fact. That is my other favorite winning. Frick, what is the other one? The other one that's really good. He says something about winning through like sheer violent hatred or whatever. It's just like, what the heck? Okay, so there is the bro. Oh, the bro was at the beginning of the level. Do I win? Yes, I win. Okay. The bro was at the beginning of the level. Where are you putting me? All right. Although, I feel like the bro at the beginning of the level, he, oh, yeah! Motherless. I feel like he, like, went through a wall or something and just, like, disappeared into thin air. Maybe I should go back to some of the earlier levels and get some eggs. Yeah, baby! That is how it's done with your dragon parts, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so how do I, okay. Leroy! Okay, that's fine. Doom, doom. Okay, let's try that again. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Oh, I touched him. I touched him so hard, I can't even believe that he did not give over the goods to me from how hard I touched him. That's ridiculous. I am about to flame on all over your nether regions. You have no idea. Yeah. 3 eggs. One dragon. 3 eggs. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. But we have acquired both eggs in this place, so let's skedaddle. How does a guy get out of here? You know what I'm saying? Now we got to figure out where the exit is. Let's just do this. Seems like the move. No. Okay. So if we were to go this way, slay that goat along the way. There's absolutely nothing in here for us, so that was not the way to go. So we're going to go back this way. Yep, just like that. Touching goats along the way. Okay, let's back her up. Pull a Yui, and then fling our persons. Wow, that is in fact how you do the thing. Okay, look at that. Look at that. We done did the do. Done did the do. Love it. Okay, let's do a Savey McSaverson. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot where the exit was. I think it's through here. We got to charge up though. We got to go fast. Clabot didn't save your quote. Woof. What is he doing? What the hickory dickory dock is this brother doing? Let's take a gander. Let's just take a little gander. See what the heck. What the hickory dickory dock. How do I use this thing? I mean, it looks like it did the thing, but then it didn't respond. No. Had to rerun it. I don't know. Bugs. Straight bugs, fam. I don't know what to say. It might be in there twice. I don't know. How do I change things back to where I had them? That's how I do that. Okay, let us proceed. This. Okay. So yeah, I've been, I talked about this a little bit last week, but I've been in the process.
Justifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Exactly that. I've been in the process of working on some enhancements to Clabot and the way that he interacts with, just chat and some of the things that he keeps track of, and I'm working on trying to just get him a little bit more knowledgeable instead of just like being a fool. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, let's see how many eggs we need. 5 eggs. Wow, I was zapped. So that's a work in progress. Wow. But I say all that to say, you know, I hope that he'll be a little smarter soon. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Ah, the water! Dragons are allergic to water. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but here we are. Do not zap me with your zapper fingers. What is that? What do we have here? Whoa! Whoa! Mother of ShamWow. Get out of here. Yep, yep, yep. Oh! Well, this isn't where we want to be. Sounds like we'll have Clabot GPT. Yes. Indeed. All right, we did this last time, and we accomplished everything. So we're not doing that again. Don't zero me. We 100%ed that last week. Do not you dare rob me of the victory that we had last week. Returning home with 0 additional treasure. Get out of here. Get out of here. We've already collected that treasure. You're full of snickerdoodles. You're full of snickerdoodles. Okay, I'm going to ram you. Car ramrod. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Do not you dare. Do not you dare. Hey. Okay, what are we doing? I have not seen any brothers around here with eggs, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Baby, I'm all shook up. What? Where did bro be spawning Yetis right in front of my face? Yep. Got some of that. Zap, zap. Pew, pew. Whoa. That was aggressive. Okay. Stop this nonsense. Do not you dare. Do not you dare. Okay, let's go this way. Multiple Yeti, one Yetis. Yep. Sometimes you just got to rid the world of some goats, you know what I'm saying? Flame on. Love that. I do like, I really like that every enemy has some kind of weakness, like between the different moves that you have. Like sometimes both moves work on them, but sometimes also, only one of your moves works on the enemy to defeat it. And I think that's a pretty cool mechanic. You know, it's not just like you got to do the same thing to every enemy you encounter. You got to kind of, like maybe experiment a little bit. So I think that's a pretty cool little detail. Yep, look at all that nonsense. Whoop! Whoop! Yes, sir. Okay, here we are. But let's rid the world of these bros first. Yep. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Look at that egg that I got with my fire breath. Okay, we have 4 eggs. We need 1 more. Do not. Oh. Okay, good. I get to keep the egg. Great. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not turn around. Okay, now I just want to skedaddle. Oh, I guess I can skedaddle like this. Great. Perfect. I guess once you've already beaten the level, then you can skedaddle wherever. So that's cool. That's helpful. Okay. Let's see here. Dadgummit. Okay. Oh yeah, we were gonna try this. Farts. Okay. We got a key. A guy has a key. All right. Love it when that happens. Love it when it works out in our favor like that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So has anybody else out there played the new Resident Evil? Or is anybody else playing anything cool? Watching anything cool? Consuming anything cool with your eyeballs or ear holes? And or both? Uh-huh. Yeah. Look at that. So there are 2 eggs in this area. Yeah, let's go ahead and find the other egg in this area. Wonder if it's something crazy. Hey. Yep. Or wait, wasn't there one at the beginning of this? Maybe this is what I was thinking of. The bro at the beginning. Maybe. Oh! Yep, sure enough. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, who? I'm sorry, why? Media consumption is pretty light, not really into any shows, movies, or games. ATM. I understand that. I get it. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Oh! I was close. I was close. What? Bro, my brother, I pressed the button. Why did I fail to do the deed? Yeah. All right, we got both the eggs in here, so let's proceed. Once we get to the next area, though, we'll see how many eggs or whatever the heck we need to do something. I didn't realize that we needed to be collecting the eggs up until now, but it is what it is. 'Tis what it is. Really wish I was more into some TV shows that I have Prime, Hulu, and Disney Plus, but end up just rewatching 90s sitcoms and the same movies over and over. I'm a boring. No, I feel that. I've been watching more shows lately. I don't know. I kind of go through phase. I say that, but like I haven't really been playing much in the way of video games beyond literally what you guys have been here with me playing. Like I said, I've been playing Terminator 2D No Fate since I think I started it in December, towards the end of last year. Yeah. And yeah, I've been playing it ever since then. Very, very minimally, though. The cool thing about that game, though, is it's literally like the story of Terminator 2 with a little bit before it and a little bit after it. It's super, super well done. Very it does a good job playing homage to the to Terminator 2 and a lot of like little details, little Easter eggs and stuff like that. So it's very well done. If you like the Terminator, if you like Terminator 2 and you like 2D kind of like run and gun style games, I would highly recommend it. It is quite excellent. But it's cool because you play through it once and then, you know, it's the story of Terminator 2. But then there are a couple of, I don't want to spoil it, but there are a couple of things after you've beaten it, you unlock the ability to make a couple of different decisions. And so it actually alters the story a little bit, and you play a couple of different levels with some different characters. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think it's very well done and very well thought out, the two different decisions that you make and how they impact, you know, a potential timeline where those things happen or didn't happen or whatever, that and the way that those impact the story. Yeah, it's very good, and it's styled. It's like a pixel art style game, so it's styled like a Sega Genesis game, basically. But the music's great. It's a little difficult at first, but once you kind of like learn how it wants to be played, then it becomes you know, much more doable. But it is a good. I highly recommend it. If you ever see it like on sale, on a Steam sale or something like that. And it's made by the people who made that game Xeno Crisis for the Genesis we played a few years back. The developers called Bitmap Bureau. What are you? Why are you so aggressive? What are you holding? It would add it to my Steam list, but I think we both know that means it'll never be bought. I don't know. You know, I mean, maybe Santa would visit your Steam wish list and something would just show up in your inbox. He's been known to do things like that from time to time. Yeah. Everyone is very aggressive in this level. Yeah. This like just kind of looks like a brain with legs that's dancing around. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I just absolutely love the way this game looks. I have been thinking about this since last week, and I don't know what it is about this game, but I love the style. This like 32-bit 3D style game. And you know, some games like this, they do look a mess. They look a hot mess, but you know, when it's like the right combination of stuff, I just feel like it looks so nice. I really like how they you know, put like a lot of detail into the way that Spyro looks. And then a lot of the enemies and different things in the environment are like super basic looking. But it's just like this really cool blend, and I think they did like a really good job just like blending all the stuff together in the world. Ah, you don't say. I have been stung a handful of times already. Should I do this? How about that? Ah, I got greedy. I got greedy. I got greedy. You got to stay calm, cool, and collected, as they say. I guess I can't get it hot enough. Yeah. No. Oh, I was shot. I was zapped. I was straight up zapped by a guy. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's go in here. Let's go this way. Also, there's something so charming to me. And I know, you know, in modern days, looking at something like this, it would just look like, wow, that's total jank. But I just love how, like, the textures, like, everything's just, like, kind of warping as you walk around. There's something so charming to me about that. And, like, nowadays, something like that would be absolutely inexcusable. But, you know, here we are. Did I decease? No, I've lived on. I've survived. Wow, I was almost deceased again, but I survived. Okay, who am I? Oh, that guy. Okay. Son! Oh, I turned around and hit the wrong button, and then nothing worked, and then I was slayed again because I was scratching my nose, and I thought I was dead. But wait, there's more. No, there's not more. That was actually the end of it. Okay, but at least we have 4 lives. Okay. Farts. Dadgummit. You don't get a lot of games like this, a lot of games in general. You know, when you get hit and you have that like brief window where you're invincible for a little bit. Yeah, the window's very, very brief in this game. Eat that butterfly. See, I actually didn't realize until maybe like 15 minutes ago that I needed to wait around for the dragonfly to eat the butterfly. But here we are. Here we are. Again, live and learn, as Sonic T. Hedgehog always told us. Oh! Yep. Just got a little too cocky. Invincibility frames, iframes, have helped me beat many a Mario Maker levels in my time. I feel that. I understand. That's how I play Sonic games. And I know I probably stress a lot of people out with how often I'm losing rings and just acting like a psycho, but here we are. Okay. Yeah. That was it. That was the move. Love that. Your ring maintenance makes me nervous. Yeah, there have been some pretty cool Sonic fan games recently that I've been curious about playing. There's one, it's like a mod of Sonic Mania that kind of turns it into a brand new game that I've been really curious about playing. So, yeah, I don't know. I need to look a little bit more into that and see if that is if that's done or if it was just a demo that is out or what. But it looks pretty cool from what I saw. Because I've been kind of itching to play another 2D Sonic game. But speaking of Sonic games, I really want to play, for whatever reason, I really want to play on stream at some point soon. And I don't think we'll beat it, but, you know, we'll play a bit of it. Sonic Boom on the Wii U. Which I hear is not a great game, but, you know, just kind of always wanted to play it. Because, you know, just reasons. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, eat that butterfly, thank you. Sonic Boom indeed. Sonic Boom! Please. There's just so much zapping going on here. So much. Okay. I think something I really appreciate about this game is, and this is like comparing this game to like Mario 64 or something like that. It's interesting because I think Spyro himself is like very detailed, but the environment is very like very blocky looking. However, there's not a lot of like flat stuff. Like, you know, you look at a lot of 3D and 64 games, and like specifically, I'm thinking of like Mario 64 and the trees, the leaves of the tree. It's like flat, like Sprite. You know, that just like stays flat and rotates around as you move the camera or whatever. But I don't really see a lot of that in this game. It's like all 3D rendered stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. Do not mess up. I messed up. How the hickory die? Yep. Easy. Again, with the ease. Bruh. Just get me over here. Just get me out of the way. Spin this camera around. Thank you. Yep, just like that. Got him. Straight up got. Oh, we got another life. That's great. That's phenomenal. I love it when that happens. I love it when that occurs out here in cyberspace land. That's great. Okay. Yeah, fart face. Get out of here. Eat my freaking dragon shorts. Okay. So where did we... Okay, we came from there. What is sparkling all up in my ear holes? Oh, the updraft thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, man. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow! There's just a high level of aggression here. Yep. Very pleasant ear hole sparkles. Dadgummit. Oh, this is the area where I was wondering, oh, how do I get up there? The answer is I go the other way. Yes. Wow, 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 wow. This, like, chicken thing just, I can't get out of my head. It just looks like a brain. Pew, pew. Man, I just can't stop thinking about Donkey Kong 64. I don't think that would be a good stream game, though, because I really want to beat that game, but I feel like it would take forever. I feel like it's a long game from what I remember. Yeah. Oh, what? My feet were off. My feet were off. My tail was on, but I was still hurt. I was still injured. Yes. No. Yes. Give me that ball. Okay. What are we doing here? I think, well, okay. So if I go back. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so now it's Zappy. The timing of this is crazy. Okay. Ah! Woo! Yeah. Take that. I'm a professional video gamist. Gotta love that. Okay. Great. Perfection. And now, where am I, guy? Okay, so yeah, okay, so we did get all the dragons. I don't. Maybe there are no eggs in here. Maybe we did acquire all the things, and I'm not trying to get all the gems or anything. I really hope this game doesn't just randomly be like, oh, you need like 96 billion gems in order to proceed to the next world. Good luck with that. Good luck. Huh. Yeah. Eat that butterfly. Eat it. Whoa! I was almost zapped. Do I go this way? I think I go this way. Let's go this way. Okay, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back the truck up here, and then we're gonna do a little spin around action. We're gonna do a little spin around and launch some fireworks that will not injure us. Yes, excellent, phenomenal. I'll take that. Perfection. Whoa, okay, great. Look at that. Look at all that nonsense. Back that back that thing up. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta light a tree on fire. No, do not. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Okay. Yada da 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 da. Yep. And here they come. Treetops. Means no worry for a rainy day. Are you an egg, bro? Or are you just traversing the lands? I feel like the story of the Lion King is negative. Like, kid see his dad unalived by his uncle, and uncle says, it's your fault, and he runs away. Then meets those bros in the jungle, and they basically say, have you tried not worrying about it? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm a fan of this take. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Will. You're not wrong in the slightest. Dadgummit. I feel like the dragonfly should like at least make an effort to save us. Here, eat this bug and don't worry about it. Scrumptious. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yep. Wow. Did that bro just hit me in the face with his banana? That's freaking crazy. Okay, we're just going to do this. Yeah, that's obviously the move. Instead of doing this thing where I try to blast off and then I end up deceasing before all of our eyeballs. Do I still have that key that I got once upon a time? I probably do. I guess I don't. I guess the key doesn't carry over. It's probably only valid in that area, unfortunately. All right. I feel like this game, whenever it tells you something, that information could have been really helpful, you know, in the last level or the last world or whatever. We did in fact figure that out in the last level, but that would have been nice to know, like, at the beginning of the last level. Whoa! Look at that. Well, what? No. No. Come on, get out of here with all that nonsense. We don't need none of that. Whoop, whoop. Yep. Eat it. Okay. Hooah! What? I'm sorry, what? Why are we being returned? Why? Okay, let's back him up. Papa Yui. Throw this sucker in reverse. Whoop! I'm sorry, who? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, why? Why is that there? Okay, do I need to, like, go around that nonsense or something? It appears maybe I need to go around that nonsense. Yeah, get out of here with that. Nobody wants your sparkles. Not a single one. Yep, I'll take that. Easy. Gotta love it when things are easy. Get this brain turkey out of here. Allow my dragonfly to eat your butterfly. Okay, great. Who is where? Who is where? So what am I missing here? Okay, so there are 2 more dragons, and I heard an egg, bro. So, yeah, I don't know. Unless the egg bro has something else. All right, let me go back. Let me see if there's a way. Is there somewhere else I can go around here? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I can make it all the way over there. Let me,
April 29th, 2024, Michael K. said, "This smells like magic jam to me."
We've all been there. We've all been there. I'm sorry, what's happening? I'm sorry, what's happening? I'm sorry, what's happening? I'm sorry, who is? I'm sorry, what's going on? Did my controller just break? I'm sorry, who? Literally, hello? Literally, hello? I wish this would turn off. Turning off the button. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Let me repair that. I think everything just broke before our eyes. Wow. Frick. Okay, here we are. And we're back. Why is this glitching dragon making me... you know, it is what it is. It's tis what tis. Okay, so... how did I... Okay, hang on. Is that an area over there where I need to be? Okay, let's just do the do. Is this the beginning of the level? Why do I feel like I'm at the beginning of the level? What this do? What that do? Okay. Okay, so that was like a little shortcut. The game kind of had mercy on us because we did something stupid. Oh no! Huh, huh. What? Okay, now where the heck are we? Okay, so we're going down this way again. Okay, so we ran. Wait, hold up. Everybody calm yourself. Calm yourself. So if I went that way, well, there's no way I can get up there though. There's just there's no chance. There's no way. Literally no way whatsoever. Get out of here. Just leave me be. Leave me be. Leave me be. Yep. Bro, I don't know how you get up there. I feel like you'd have to like launch off of some other higher up place in order to get up there. Or maybe over there. How is a dragon to get up over there? I wonder. We are all asking one's selves right now out here in cyberspace land. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the answer to this query is. Wait a minute. Were there sparkles? Whoa, I almost gave up the ghost there. There are not sparkles there, but there are sparkles here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, it would be cool, you know, if that thing would launch us up in the air and I can make the decision to turn around and go the other direction. It's very clear I need to be up there, but I'm not seeing... I'm not really seeing what I'm supposed to be doing to get up there. I just really like the way fire looks in this video game. It's just very wholesome to me. I have never seen such wholesome fire in all my life. Look at that. Oh, what? I was too low! Oh, wait. What's over there? What's up there? Wait a minute. Everybody calm yourself. Everybody calm yourself. Calm down. Okay, so hang on. If I... Okay, so this is literally the beginning of the level. Again, which is fine. Which is fine. We're exploring. We're doing some explorations here. I'm going to ignore that for now. Although I fear it's literally just going to take us... Oh, not indeed. Okay. I don't think that's what we want. What? Okay, so hold up though. Hold up though. There's literally got to be a reason why this ledge exists here, right? There's got to be. Probably not to get over there. That looks like chaos. Yeah. But if we float up into the stratosphere with that, okay. Can I? There's no way. There's no way. I'll do it anyway. Leroy! Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Da, 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 da. There's that. We did not go this way. Did not try climbing out the window earlier. Sometimes it pays to just think outside of the box, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep, just like that. Eat it. Okay. We got a dragon up there. Look at that. That's good. We have accomplished some things here, so that's great. Wow. Who the frick threw that banana at me? Get out of here. Yeah, baby. Okay, great. Phenomenal, even. All right, let's see what we got going here. Perfection. Love it. Gotta love that. Okay. Okay, so let's go this way. I almost screwed that jump up, but I didn't. We rescued Lyle instead, so there's that. Hello there. Great. Don't just stop at one supercharge. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that I can do a supercharge and then do a supercharge? Okay. That's what I like to hear. That's indeed what I like to hear. Ooh. That would have been quite nice. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Ah! Oh! Wait, did I screw up? Sun farts! Okay, so there's that. There's that. We were going really fast. Really fast things were occurring out here in cyberspace land, but we have unlocked something good here. Get out of here. Big bro. Okay. Okay. Yep, just like that. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's see where the heck we're going here. Oh, we are so fast and furious! Okay, that was probably the move, but I waited a little bit too long to go into the glide, so obviously we've got to do that again. Paul, what is going on? How is it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Chaos, indeed. Chaos. Chaos, indeed. The stream started in chaos. And we are still in chaos. A different type of chaos, mind you, but we are still, in fact, in chaos. All right. Okay. Okay. Ow. All right. Yeah. Ugh. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, what the heck and Tekken? Okay. Now we're just getting fast. So now we just got to go fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just a little short. Indeed. Indeed, Will, indeed. There was a joke in there somewhere. I wonder if there's something else that I should do before I launch up into the air. Because, I mean, I feel like that's the only way to get up there is that maneuver. Wasn't it? Unless I could hit that. Ooh, maybe I need to go up that lower area over there. Maybe that's the maneuver. Okay. 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 I see that. I see things with my eyeballs. I see them. So let's take a little detour here. We're gonna do that one more time. And we're gonna fling our dragon parts this way. Do not. Okay. Look how fast we are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay, stop it. Just stop it. Is there something this way? We did that. Yeah. Whoop. All right. Ah, I went too late. I went too freaking late. That was. Oh no! Oh no! Mother of ShamWow. Okay. Wait, there was another dragon. I guess was the last dragon up there at the top, maybe? Or did I miss? Wait, hold up. Should I have just I probably should have stopped and checked that platform or started doing all this crazy acrobatic stuff. Motherless. Or wait, hang on. What level was that? Treetops. Yeah. That's what we were in, right? Yeah. So it could have been in that last area. Maybe could have been in that last area. I don't know. Cyberspace, I'm going to take a very quick break. Just a very brief break. So I'll BRB. Don't nobody go nowhere.
If you're strong, you can fly. You can reach the other side of the rainbow. It's alright, take a chance, 'cause there is no circumstance
All right. Doing the thing. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I lose the button. There's the button. There's the button. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing it again. Let's proceed. Proceedeth. Whoa! Whoa, indeed. Whoa. Sonic, whoa! Yeah, get these. Go in the wrong direction. What was the album from the Midnight you recommended a few weeks ago? Let me look. Let me take a little gander here. Let's see. Ooh, Endless Summer. If I do this, does everything break? Frick. Why doesn't this ever work when I want it to? Hold, please. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Endless Summer. This one right here. I don't want to get totally like flagged for any of this stuff, but you know, really cool stuff. It's very loud. My apologies. It's very cool sounding stuff. This song right here, if you like some saxophone action, woo, just a little hint, just a little taste, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, if you like synthwave, like 80s sounding music, and you like or you like saxophones, The Midnight Endless Summer, this one right here, it will bless your ear parts 1 billion percentile. So yeah, just a little hint, just a wee hint. Hold up, we gotta fire the cat cam again. Okay, proceeding. Okay, where are we? We're in the overworld, so probably there are more areas to find in here. Yes. You are most welcome. I saw them live a few years ago, and it was literally one of the best live performances I've ever seen. It was just, not that it was just like, you know, insanely technical or anything like that. It was just so good. It was just so well done. And there were like a handful of dudes in this band, and so they're kind of all playing a handful of different things. It's very like 80s synthwave, that kind of thing. So like everybody has a keyboard, but the one guy that does all the saxophone stuff, it was just great. It was so good. Every single time he would, he had like some kind of saxophone thing to do, a saxophone solo or whatever, you know, he'd run out to the middle of the stage, and everyone in the audience would erupt like it was the first time this guy had ever been out on stage. And then he would just like rip and tear into this saxophone, and it was just, it was so good. It was such a good show. '80s indeed, Emmanuel. '80s indeed. Flame on. talking to a coworker in Houston last week about 90s sleepy time music, and we both decided that middle-aged us need a quieter sleep now, like fan noise, that music maybe. I feel that. I feel that. Oh, this is a new area. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. Yay. Okay. Look at all that. The fan noise sounds a lot more soothing. Yeah, I 1 billion%. I am all on board with that. Wow, I was consumed. I'm still being digested. Okay. I used to have a CD of a group called Cast in Bronze. I saw them playing at Disney in 1998 and bought their CD. I slept to that CD for years. Elijah, what's going on? Welcome back. The sound of a dryer is soothing to me. You know, I honestly, I can get behind that as long as something with, you know, a zipper is not flailing around in the dryer. Then that causes... I'm like so mega distracted by that. Basically, the way my brain works, if while I'm trying to go to sleep, anything kind of jolts me out of the I'm going to sleep phase, I'm not going to sleep anymore. So I need like a consistent sound, whatever that sound may be, in order to sleep. And like I know a lot of people can sleep to like forest sounds and stuff like that, and you know, like rain sounds. Like rain can be soothing, but then there's just like random, random thunder that happens that distracts me from sleeping. As long as I have a door closed between it and me, my dryer does cycles, so towards the end it gets cut off frequently. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Whoa. You are aggressive. Yep. Yep. There's a friend. But yeah, I definitely have. I need to have some kind of like some kind of white noise or fan kind of sound. You like really? I don't know. It's sometimes like white noise is like a little too much. I don't know. My ears are picky. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's do a save. Let's do a savey McSaverson. Whoop. Look at that. That is how it is done out here in the Shire. Yep. Eat that. Thank you very much. Whoop. Yep. Yep. Are these attack frogs? Whoa! Whoa! Bruh, my brother. Okay. These frogs are very aggressive with their tongues. Should I just dodge, duck, dip, dive, and fungus? Will someday we will appreciate that quote greatly. It's going to bless future us in ways that we cannot even comprehend. Dadgummit. farts. We've just been so fartacious today. I don't know why. I apologize. Oh, I missed one. How foolish of me. How actually foolish of me. Is that a life? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Ah! Okay. Done did the thing. No. No. No! What is a guy doing? It's about as satisfying as it gets. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Whoop. Dadgummit. Ah! What? Whoa, whoa. Huh. 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 Okay, do not. Okay, how long is my breath in comparison to your tongue? Yep. I'm longer than you. Thank you very much. Perfection. I love that. I love it. Whoa. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow, I missed two. What kind of operation are we running here? Okay. Man, even like when the dudes fly in the water, there's like a pretty cool splash effect. I mean, it's nothing crazy, you know? Dadgummit. I'm trying to murder you so you can show off your graphics. Frick! Okay. Look at that. Look at the details in the splash. So after all these quotes, the question is, did the rest of MK fam snag some quotes last week? I believe there were a couple. I don't remember what they were. There were definitely not as many. But there were, you know, a handful. Handful of said things occurred. Yep. Got him. Straight up got all over my face. Do not even begin to act like you are going to be able to win in this battle between the two of us. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like how the gems kind of roll on the ground like that. I don't know why. I never really paid attention to that, but that's pretty cool. I just want to slay this bro without that bro doing a really mean thing to me in the process. I'm not long enough this time. I'm not able to reach where I need to reach. I found cast in bronze on Prime using my body. Has just went back to the late 90s in a flash comparable to the creation. Cast in bronze. Let me make a note. a note about the cast in bronze here. Noted. Notations have been made. So, I mean, I don't really know what I can do here. If I blast off, like, frick. Sometimes you just got to go fast. I guess that was the move. Primary instrument, don't know what it's called. It's like a medieval bell thing. If you see the pictures, it's incredible. It was amazing to see in person. I love that. I love seeing random things in person like that. It's just like etched in your memory, you know, and you can never forget that. Like I don't remember the freaking context of this, but my parents took me to see this. It was like a car. These people were driving across the country, okay? But they made some kind of vehicle that was a boat, but it was also like a car. And so they would literally drive across the country, and sometimes they would be on water and sometimes they would be on the road. But this thing could be both a boat and a car. And they kind of, wherever they were, they would stop. And they would, you know, just kind of, I don't know, talk about their junk and let you see it. And they give you, like, they had like a cool little like a picture thing that that showed off it, you know, like in its natural habitat, and it's like doing all the things that it did. I don't even remember where this was, but it was just like local here. They were passing through, and it was just kind of like a cool little almost like exhibit kind of thing to go see. What is going on, Low Riding? How's it going? So great to see you. But yeah, that's like one of those wild things that I would just like never ever see again. Talk about the drunk Elise. The reason I cannot we've all been there. Okay, where am I going? Is the query at hand. I'm doing well, Low Riding. Thank you for asking. Mega appreciations. Look at that. Look at all... Wait. I've already been here. This is like the beginning of the freaking level. Dadgummit. Well, that's not what you want. What's sparkling over there? Some things are sparkling. I see the cute sparkulations happening. Cannot go that way. Cannot. Ah! Okay, we have not been up over there, but I'm not quite sure how a guy is supposed to get up on that junk over there. Yeah. Whoa. Random quiz, random query for all of you. What kind of device are you watching this stream on right now? Exactly. Tell me everything about your situation. What are you watching this on? And are you doing anything else at the same time as watching this stream? This is for science, I promise. This is for science. Computer. Oh, we can fall in here. Okay. iPhone, YouTube app, cool. Oh, and cooking. I think that's a chef. Nice. Wow, wow! Come on now. On a Microsoft Surface Pro on a docking station with 2 extra monitors. Nah. No less than 2 extra monitors, I understand. That's good, that's good. So far, kind of several different experiences. Will is a real pro at multitasking indeed. Wow. Oh, I was slain by the tongue. Where am I? Oh, okay, good. Wow. Pumbaa got really aggressive there for a moment. Mostly not doing anything else but occasionally multitasking. Okay. Is that setup kind of the your typical setup for if you're watching something? Like if you're on your phone, do you typically use your phone for that, or do you typically what is your most common setup for this kind of situation? I guess is what I'm asking. Bro used to work in a 911 center at work with 8 monitors. That's wild. That's actually wild. Wow. Where's my dragonfly friend? I need to go up here so I can not decease. I'll save the game here. That would be nice. I wonder if I die and I have not saved yet. If that's bad, but what is this camera doing? No. Okay. So long story short, I'll just kind of briefly hint on this. I'm involved with this other project. Oh frick. I'm involved with this other project that is it is a live stream experience where there is kind of like a website element to it. So there's like a game on the website that interacts with the stream in different ways, and so you don't necessarily have to be on the website to participate or whatever, but you know, you get access to like a whole lot of additional information, and it's like a whole experience in and of itself. But yeah, anyway, it's just curious for science reasons. This will come into play at some point. How many bros do we got going here? I would easily be able to participate fully in that. I love that. I love that. Okay, so we've gotten all the dragons. There's missing one in the home area, and we obviously missed that one in that other place because I'm a dingus. What is happening back here? I guess my biggest thing I was trying to figure out was kind of like people.
Will just donated $5 and said, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Yeah, sounded just like Boys to Men just then, didn't I? I'm going to have to jump off for the night.
100% exactly like that. Will, I greatly, greatly appreciate that super chat more than I can even freaking begin to tell you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for hanging out and for all the support. It means the world, the literal world. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, fantastic rest of your week, and we'll see you 1 week from today for inevitably some more Spyro action. Wow. Pumbaa coming out of nowhere telling me not to worry about anything again. No, 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 no. It's a pleasure having you here as well, Will. Take care. Look at that. Okay. It's so good. Those sound effects are just so good for me. They just like tickle the nostalgia so hard in my brain. It's unbelievable. Okay, where the heck? This is where that place was. Excuse you. Have we been over here? Terrace Village. Yes. I mean, I don't even know. There's no indication of like how many levels are in here, so yeah. That was the AOL sound for someone getting... It was indeed, yes. I have just so mega nostalgia. Like, it's wild. I used to live on AOL Instant Messenger, literally. Literally. Especially once we got broadband. Once we got Roadrunner via Time Warner cable. Have we been here? Is this bad? That looks bad. That looks like it's not where I want to be. Looks unpleasant. I think that may have been like the start to the area, but okay. So we've calm. Wow. Yeah. Eat it. Okay, so I got that. This is Misty Bog. We've been there. Did we do everything in there? Yes. Okay. Good. We got the dragon that was here. We literally just did that. There's nothing. Oh, you know what? It appears some of these we can jump into. Look at that. Look at all that nonsense. I wonder if I missed a level in one of the other places. Oh, this is okay, so I'm guessing these are kind of like special areas, special zones, bonus levels. Let's try that again, please. I pressed the wrong button. Boats, arches, planes, chests. Got it. See, when I did the other one, it was kind of a little bit more clear what I should be going for first, but this time around, I don't know, I gotta kind of... Well, let's just kind of focus. Focus down. Okay. This is chaos. Frick. Woo. Oh, there are planes too. Oh no! Oh, okay, I survived, and then I didn't, and then I did, and then I didn't. Huh. This one's way harder than that other one. Well, that's not good. Definitely went the wrong way there. Yep. Yeah, in order to beat this, you kind of got to get into the flow. You know, you can't just like randomly go through this stuff like I am right now. This is not going to end well. Got all the arches, so that's good. Missed a chest down there. Ain't good, ain't good, ain't good. Come on now, come on now, come on now! Frick! Oh. Actually, I did a lot better than I thought I was going to, considering how weird of a path I took initially. Kind of want to break like this is Star Fox or something, but, you know, here we are. Oof. Oof. Well, that's a fail. Oh, that's a fail. Oh, not the worst, not the worst. Yeah, this is terrible. This is a tragedy. Let's crash and burn. Try that again. Hopefully I'm not, like, losing lives or something. I do like that it lets you just, like, try as many times as you want. I do think going after the boats first is the move. Like, well, I don't know, because it's weird because the boats and the arches kind of... you can do, like, kind of both of them. Maybe the move with this is to kind of combine the arches and the boats together. I kind of approach it like that. Woo! Huh! Ha! Let's see. Okay. Uh-huh. Progress is being made in a really weird way, but we're doing the thing. Come on, take it, take it, take it. Well, this is where you don't want to be. You don't want to be in the situation where you're just like not encountering any of the things that you need. This happens when you kind of destroy them in a weird way. Let's try it one more time. One more time. Whoa, whoa. And I don't know if the move would necessarily be to kind of cruise around that first area and do everything you need to do there before you move on, or if this is kind of the move to make a big circle. I don't know. Because we did do a little loop here. Frick. Yep, good. Got all the boats. Got all the arches. Oh, but this is horrible. This is terrible. There's nothing in here. Dadgummit. Yeah. And 0 planes. Let's try it one more time. Just one more time. This is the last one, I promise. I promise. I promise. Ha! Woo! Whoa! Okay. Dadgummit. I lied. This is actually the last time. Okay. I'm sure there's some kind of strategy to this where you should really kind of focus on just one thing at a time, because if you do the random thing, then you wind up in this weird situation where you wind up in this weird situation where you can't like chain things together. So, you know, 'tis what it is. Okay. So I don't know if there's another area in here or if this is just all she wrote. But I kind of want to find... Surely there's like a boss somewhere. And we need to find the hot air balloon guy to get us out of here. Let's do a save. A little savey McSaverson. Dum 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 dum. Okay. Okay, so this is the direction we came from, that other way over there. So let's... Ah, there he is. I feel like the draw distance is pretty good in this game, so it's not like you can't see something far off in the distance. Terrace Village. The question is, how the heck do I get over there? I guess I go this way. Wow, that was foolish. It's only something a fool would do. Come on now. Well, I see him over there, but I don't know how to get over there. Maybe I gotta go this way? I don't know if we've been this way. I feel like we have. Yeah, because I remember the tree. Although I did not go that way, I think. I think I just like ran around the tree and left. Went back the way I came for some reason. Treetops. Right? That's the one that we... Yeah, did all that weird stuff in forever. Metalhead. Okay. So, it appears that is the boss. That looks not what you want up in there. Alright, we gotta go around. That's crazy, like, this game kind of is, like, a little misleading sometimes. Like, it looks like you can jump up on some kind of platform like that, but it's just, like, just barely out of reach. Like, that doesn't actually look that high, but, you know, here we are. Here we are. Some of that. Okay. I'm not falling for that. I'm not going over there and wasting my time on all that nonsense. Dadgummit. Okay. Yep. I just want to see what this guy says. If there's some random thing that I need to collect that he wants me to get. I'm going to lose my mind if at some point he just wants to know how many Chaos Emeralds I've gotten. And then obviously I have not gotten like 1 billion, so he's going to be furious at me. Maybe once you rescue 50 dragons. Okay. We're not too far from that, right? Well, 49. There you go. Sweet. But the next area... It's gonna be a little rough because we are like right there, so we're definitely have to do a little bit of backtracking. But let's defeat this metalhead bro here. Okay. I'm assuming I get like probably one dragon from this. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Bananas everywhere. Okay. I will take those. Well, maybe not. How about that? Whoop. Boom. Boom. Come on now. Fantastic. Sweet. Are you serious with your feet? Okay. Let's try this again. Yep. Yeah, get out of here. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants any bit of that. Okay. So let's go this way. Wow. I do not know how to get up there, but it's fine. Wow. Fantastic. Dadgummit. Why? Why must we do something so foolish? Okay. Wow. That banana just came at my face so fast. Yep. Some of that action. Oh, what? Get out of here. Unbelievable. Sweet. Okay. Got it. Love that. Love to see it. Which power pole? Any power pole? Just all the power poles? Oh. Yep. Probably you don't want to attack. Yep. Okay. Yep. Whoa, what was that? Yep. Ooh, that was close, actually. Whoa! I just noticed his mohawk. Well, he was not much of a threat. What do we think that is there? I feel like we've got to go verify what the heck all that's about. Got some Chaos Emeralds here. Nice. Sweet. Guess it's just all about collecting the gems in the area. 500? There are 500? That's actually crazy. Okay. All right, we done did the do. Fantastic. Just had a thought. Need to make a stream note. Oh, chill out. Yada dum da dum dum. Yes. I'm trying to do better about whenever, something I need to take note of during the stream whenever it pops up. Not just like writing it on some random piece of paper that disappears eventually and then it's just gone. It just gets spirited away somewhere into oblivion. Well, that was quick. I wonder if he actually, if he just always says that, or if it was actually because I literally was just here. Jump in the balloon. I'll show you the Dreamweaver tutorial. Fantastic. Okay, let's get to this world over here and save, and we'll call it a day here. And we're doing pretty well in this here video game. I like this music. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something about some of the worlds in this game, they really kind of just like remind me. I feel like it's giving like Toe Jam and Earl vibes. Okay, where are we? We are on Dreamweavers. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so there is there are actually only eggs present in the first 3 worlds, so that's interesting. Okay, so we are on world 5 out of 6, it appears. So, we're making progress here. Definitely this last world took longer than the first few. The levels are definitely getting harder. But yeah, probably have like maybe 2 more streams of this before we wrap it up. Wow. Emerald, what is going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you. Peak game of my childhood. Yeah, I didn't play this one as a kid. But I'm super nostalgic for it though, because I did play it in like PlayStation demo kiosks and stores back in the day when it was new. And so I have these really cool memories of just like seeing all the systems like side by side. I remember being at Walmart, and there was a Saturn with the 3D pad running Knights, and there was Spyro, on the PS1, and I'm pretty sure it was Mario 64 on the N64. I could be remembering that incorrectly, but just to see, kind of the big 3 at the time side by side like that, it was cool. Spyro is the whole reason I was obsessed with dragons as a kid. That's pretty cool. Dadgummit. I was trying to flee the scene, but here we are. Whoop. I'm trying to get to a save spot.
Current DSI count is 724. This is the first of the day. I can't even.
Yep. Oh, dadgummit. Also grew up playing The Legend of Spyro. Now this is the only Spyro game that I have played. So I have the other 3 on PS1, but I have not played the other 2, excuse me, the other 2 on PS1, but I have not played them. Just this one. So yeah, I at some point I'd like to make my way through some of the other 2. See, I feel like this is pretty good length for a game to play on stream.
1/2 teaspoon for fast, effective relief.
Those games were something. Yeah, I was talking earlier. I love the art style of this game. There's something like so charming about the way that this game looks, and I feel like they just did such a great job, like distributing just the way that everything is modeled. Like Spyro is obviously the most detailed model on the screen. The Dragonfly is pretty good too, but it's like everything else is just very like kind of like basic looking, but very cartoony kind of looking at the same time. So it just works. It just fits. And I don't know. I love the 32-bit era so much. Like both 32-bit looking 3D games and 32-bit 2D like sprite based games, or 32-bit like 2.5D kind of games. I love this era of video games so much. It's probably my favorite, to be honest. And it's interesting because when I really think about like what systems and whatever all of my favorite games are on, actually Super Nintendo. But I just have such a soft spot for the 32-bit generation of consoles, and I'm kind of tying the N64 into that too. But like the Saturn, the PS1, and the N64, just that generation, I love it a lot. Okay, did I save? I think I did, but anxiety problems. Yeah, okay. It was a great era. I still remember being blown away at the jump from SNES Genesis to 64 PS1. Didn't play Saturn much. Yeah, 100%. It blew my brains up. Just straight up blew my brains up. As a kid, we didn't have a memory card. So the furthest world we got, it was the fourth one. Oh, wow. When I was 12 or something, we finally got one. When I got to this world, I was weirded out. It's so trippy. It is very interesting. Definitely very, very interesting. I like the music, and I mentioned this a little bit ago, but it's just like this level specifically is kind of giving me like Toe Jam and Earl vibes. Like specifically Toe Jam and Earl 3, kind of the way that game looks and feels. It's just kind of giving me that. But yeah, I appreciate that, Elijah. I appreciate that. But yeah, so that's going to do it for today. Next week, we're going to dive right on back into Spyro. Like I said, it looks like we got 2 more worlds. This is the 5th out of 6, and I'm assuming it's probably going to end up being like maybe 2 more streams before we beat this one. So yeah, the music reminds me of a Muppets racing game we own on the PS1. Muppets Racing. I don't think I've ever seen that. Let me take a gander. Let me look that up. Muppets Racing PS or PS1. Muppet Race Mania is wow. It came out in North America October year 2000. It's crazy. Just to kind of think that, you know, the Dreamcast had kind of was like in its heyday at this point in the year 2000. You know, the PS2 was right around the corner, as well as, you know, the Xbox was not too far away at that point. Xbox, GameCube, all that stuff. Michael Giacchino was, wow, that's crazy. Michael Giacchino, let me hang on. You guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. I apologize. There we go. Michael Giacchino, I'm assuming that's how you say his name. I apologize if it's not. Was one of the composers, this is totally random, of Muppet Race Mania. Okay. He's also the composer. I was actually just listening. One of my like go-to movie soundtracks is the soundtrack to the J.J. Abrams Star Trek reboot, and Michael Giacchino did the soundtrack for that first movie, and it's super good. And so I was like literally this morning I was listening to that. So that's pretty funny that he's the composer of this game. But yeah, that's cool. I've never seen or heard of this game before. Looks like it didn't review too great. I don't know. IGN gave it an 8.3, so that's cool. Level racing to the tune of Muppet Bay's opening thing. Yeah. I recently discovered that Spyro came out after Crash 3 came out. Oh, interesting. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah. I actually Crash 3 is on my list of games to play, and we're gonna play that at some point soon, probably this year. But I played through Crash 1 and Crash 2 a few years back, so yeah, I want to play through Crash 3 at some point soon. I appreciate that, Elijah. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, and we'll see you soon. Yeah. Let me take a gander. I'm always curious whenever I learn about different games here. Let's see. Do some price charting here. So complete, it's $30. So I mean, it's not like total like giveaway territory, but you know, it's like moderately priced. Crash 2 was awesome. Final boss is such a disappointment. Yeah, I feel you. I really liked the first Crash. I like the first one better than the second one. I also really like Crash Team Racing. I had a lot of fun with that one as a kid. I loved Diddy Kong Racing. Just that kind of like adventure style kart racing thing. So yeah, Crash Team Racing is pretty cool too. I've never beaten Crash Team Racing, so I don't know. That may be one to dig back into. But yeah. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the day. Like I said, next week we're going to continue with some Spyro related activities. We're gonna play that for the next couple of weeks, and then after that, let's see. Let me take a little look-see at the list here. Next thing I had on my list to play was Cuphead. So yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna take. That may drive me into insanity. I'm not really sure. We will see. We'll see. And I forgot who it was. Somebody last week suggested that we play. It may have been Miller Time. Suggested we play Mega Man Legends on stream, and I looked it up, and it's actually not too terribly long of a game, so it might actually be a pretty good stream game as well. So we, just a few things that are on the radar this year. It will make you insane. Yeah, I've played a little bit of it, never beaten it. I probably put like maybe 4 hours or so into it, but I would definitely like start it over and just see where Mother Nature takes us. So, that whole thing. But yeah, some cool things on the horizon, some cool video games on the horizon. I think this year I want to kind of, rather than just playing a bunch of stuff and not beating anything, I want to kind of like focus on a few different things. Hopefully many of them a little bit more chill than stuff like Gimmick and Cuphead. But, there's a moment where we got to play stuff like Cuphead. You know what I'm saying? Never completed it now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't remember the last level I played on. I just remember I played it for probably like 3 or 4 hours. And then I got distracted. So, yeah. Anyway, it was just another one of those games where like I'm playing it. I'm just kind of like casually playing it, and then I wind up getting something else that I really want to play, and then I switch over, and then I never come back to it. So, but we're gonna do that next. So, anyway, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this journey through Spyro. I hope all of you have a fantastic rest of your evening and a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you all very soon for some more Michael KTV. Deuces.